Have you got your stimulus check yet? We got ours earlier this morning. Today is April 15th, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you our detailed plan of what we plan to do with our stimulus check. Are we going to save it? Are we going to spend it? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back, Pearls. I'm Brittany, and this is Pennies into Pearls, where you can come for weekly motivation and real life tips to help you save money and create a better life for your family. If you're stuck wondering, how do I make my life fit with my budget and my budget fit with my life, you're gonna wanna click subscribe. If you're new around here, which I know we have a ton of pearls, I do all sorts of different videos to help you create a better life for your family without stressing about money. So I do monthly grocery hauls, meal planning videos, and I share our real numbers when it comes to our family finances all the time. And on a fun side of everything, I show you what it looks like in real life to actually live the numbers that we put into our budget. So if you are new, welcome. Thanks for joining. All right, so the burning question that I've seen blasted all over the internet is, what should I do with my stimulus check? I actually, earlier today, was looking through my Instagram messages and I had this question from one of our pearls. She asked, what do you suggest for pearls to do with it? We had money saved for a trip but needed to use it for other things since our trip got canceled because of coronavirus. So we're planning on saving the majority of it for the trip once we're able to go again. Took a lot of pressure off of us, and now we can use our money for other things and pay off our debt and still have a vacation to look forward to after all of this is over. So I'm gonna tell you guys the same thing that I messaged back to this amazing pearl. If you have the question, what should I do with our stimulus check? It depends on a lot of things. You're gonna wanna think about things like your job stability, especially right now. I know it's uncertain times, so that's a huge factor. You're gonna wanna take into consideration if you already have savings or don't have savings. What does your emergency fund look like? And then a huge part that plays into the way our family managed our finances, because you can work backwards, is you really need to take a good look at what your family's goals are and what your priorities are. And I always recommend taking a look at a 1-year, 5-year, and 10-year plan. Just brainstorm and get it all out there. That's one of the things that I teach hardcore inside of my 30-day family finance rescue course, is that your budget should always be based off your goals. Even if it's a 10-year goal, they're like, okay, we want to go on this amazing, crazy vacation in 8 years. Your budget right now better start reflecting the baby steps to get you there. You know, that's a lot to consider and to think about and kind of like weigh in, and you're probably wondering like, well, how do I work those goals into my budget? How do I know what those baby steps are? If you want a little more like one-on-one conversation with me and I can kind of help you walk through it and start to figure out what those steps are, I would be more than happy to chat with you. I think the easiest way to have a one-on-one conversation would be to go send me a direct message over on Instagram. So I'll leave a link to my Instagram down in the comments, and then just send me a direct message that says help, and I'll know that you came from this video and I know what you need help with, and we can just have a one-on-one conversation. All right, so this is gonna be a quick walkthrough of how we're breaking down our stimulus check. Oh, this is hurting my feet. I gotta sit on my heels. It's kind of painful. Okay, I'm ready. First things first, all income that comes into our family, we tithe, and that is a religious belief, that we follow. I followed my entire life, hubby's followed his entire life, and we do tithe the full 10% that it talks about in the Bible. So our stimulus check, I gotta tell you this first, it was $3,900, $3,900. So 10% of that is $390 we will be paying to our church as a tithe. And that's something that we are more than happy to chat with you about if you have questions about tithing. Okay, one of our big longer term goals that we have for, we're shooting for the beginning of next year to be able to pay cash for a new to us van, because our van's kind of like heading out on its last leg. So out of the remaining about $3,500, I've got my notes down here, we are going to put $2,250 into a car savings account that we have building up. I think this is going to bring us close to like $8,000, $9,000 cash that we'll have saved up. I'll have to do a budget update to update you guys on all our savings. And then something fun we're doing, if you're new around here, we're not like the super strict, I don't know how else to explain it. We're not like the super strict, every single penny goes to blah, blah, blah. Like, we like to have fun along the way. So I don't know, you decide how you want to do it. We'll decide how we want to do it. We are allocating $200 each, hubby and me, for personal spending. What would you do? If you had $200 to spend on anything you want, what would you spend it on? Leave that down in the comments. So that's a total of $400 that will come out of the stimulus check. And then the remaining $850, we are going to start doing a garden. And you might be thinking, $850 to do a garden? Are you crazy? The interesting part about this is that most people are probably spending more than this on their gardens every single year, but you just don't realize it because you're not tracking your spending. So instead, we itemized every single thing, like how much it costs, because we're building garden beds. That's where a lot of it comes from. Building garden beds, getting fill dirt, pipe, timer, I mean, all this stuff. You guys don't need to educate me on how to do it cheaper. We've done it really cheap in the past, but we have this opportunity to really invest and make it really nice for our family. So that's it. That's the total. Here's the breakdown. That's every single dollar from our stimulus check. What I want you to do is before you spend a single dollar, I want you to give every single one of those dollars an assignment before you spend. Move money around to savings accounts if you need to, whatever you need to do. Don't spend a single dollar until you have a plan. So do you guys have your stimulus check? Do you have a plan for it? I want to hear all about it down in the comments. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can learn more tips on how to create a better life for your family. And again, I would invite you to come over to Instagram and send me a direct message if you want some more one-on-one help figuring out how to prioritize your goals and make your goals a part of your budget. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.